Ah, here we go. A slime core lies shattered, as if crushed in a fist, lies in the center of a pile of mucus that seems to have once been a melty ooze. The mucus pulls and pulsates slightly, but shows no sign of returning to its melty ooze form. This is definitely not the usual way to defeat a demon. Normally, demons that cannot sustain materialization in the human world should dissipate on the spot and return to the demon world. If not, their body would be restored immediately. Or was the power so vicious that it does not allow for grace? I feel tense. This feeling, it's similar to the power that came out of me when I went berserk in the hospital. I don't know who it is, but I don't know who it is, but it is an unusually destructive force. Be careful, Richard. Rose absorbed the mucus and remnants of the melty ooze into her own dress. This is the extent of the problem. Normally, I would have taken care of it myself and minimized the damage to these children. It doesn't matter who we are dealing with. Richard, avenge these children. You have a responsibility to do so. No matter how many of the discarded messengers are defeated, I will not allow them to be harmed in any way. I will not stand for them to do whatever they want anymore. There must be some oozes still alive in this hospital that have grown up with human stuff. From them, we could get useful information. This is trivia about the demon world, but it's said that the high-flying demon king, Hodo, who treats his messengers like Rose, always keeps a close eye on each individual demon's condition. They are a person who doesn't want their messengers or servants. They are a person who doesn't want anyone other than themselves to do whatever they want with their messengers or servants. They are willing to leave them be or discard them, but not this. So, if someone defeats it or a messenger escapes, they'll know immediately and they'll deal with it? It's kind of scary. I mean, I already cleared the area. Just have to come back another day, or do I have to go to a different part? Oh. If you don't want to be put back in the dress, speak slowly so I can understand. Ah, Rose-sama, oh, it's you, it's me, I've gone crazy! And then she says, calm down. If you don't want to be put back into the dress, speak slowly so I can understand. One of me suddenly began to attack another one of me. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so scared. I tried to stop it, but it didn't work. They're in this group of people. The other me, and the winter horse, and the sun, and that guy, and the Dakuzone, and one of them. I don't normally speak, so I'm tired. The culprit is a series of attacks on melty oozes. Was a single melty ooze that was acting strangely? Now in this dark zone, there's that freaky melty ooze? That's impossible. No matter how much my power is weakened, I can't let my familiars of a Demon King run amok without my permission. Who could have done such a thing? Lucifer? Zebul? Or... no. Could it be? If we can find them in the dark zone and get them to quiet down, the massacre itself will be solved. Let's go purify them as soon as possible. But as I said before, they are an individual with extraordinary magical power. You better be ready for anything, Richard. I can't see anything. Oh, a blue one, huh? Alright. Let's see how you deal with this. The melty ooze who was acting strangely fled to the back of the hospital. It seems that they escaped to the director's office. We have to chase after them and purify them as quickly as possible. Alright, let's just do it. You can feel black magic and malice from inside. Would you like to proceed? Yes. Is that Lucy? I knew it was you. Lucy, the White Witch. You manipulated my messengers to kill my messengers. It's your sneaky way of luring me out. Unlike me, you are blessed with a special constitution and have even been noticed by Lucifer. What on earth do you want in the human world? If you have a reason other than to put yourself up against me, a human bioweapon, I'd love to hear it. Blessed. Yes, that is how you see me. But she doesn't see herself as blessed, she sees herself as cursed. What are you doing here? What on earth are you trying to accomplish by feeding on random human souls in the human world and making yourself and your familiars stronger? Fighting for something is just pointless. I would have said that too at the time. Shut up! I've always hated that masterful attitude of yours. You have not lived half as many years as I have, and yet you live next to me in the same remote place as I do, in the same small way. You who could even become Queen of the Demon Emperor if you want to. Do you know what kind of humiliation that is? So Lucifer is the Demon Emperor, I take it. I don't know. I don't know what I look like to you, but to me, you don't matter. I heard that abomination's pleading cry for help, so I saved her. That's all there is to it. No matter whatever the reason, how dare you! Wait, Rose! Stop! I don't know anything about this Lucy demon, but this demon is not Lucy herself, I'm sure of it. Oh? How quick have you noticed, Richard? As was the case with my amulet, your ability to discern the type of magical power is top class. Right, she is not the White Witch. Her magic doesn't even compare. This is a melty ooze on the inside. To begin with, the White Witch's magic doesn't look like that. It's more transparent and pure white, because she cannot absorb emotions from humans she feeds on. If it was just Rose by herself, she would have been fooled. She's lucky that me and Richard, the person I'm possessing, are clergy who can discern magic. Alright, this again. Okay, you did more impressive damage than I was expecting, but you're done. Got a piece of blood gel. Richard, you too. Eventually. I don't like how it has the black ooze dripping from it. What was that demon appearance that was there for just a second? A black, sludgy hand appeared from under the feet of the crumbling, melty ooze, grabbed the core of the melty ooze and sank into the ground, disappearing. What was that hand? It would appear that soul had a previous owner. If the person had some kind of contract before they were reborn as a melty ooze, they may come back to take it from them after rebirth. That soul was rampaging around inside the melty ooze form with a single mind. It didn't want to be caught by that hand. Something like that, I guess. So in the end, the culprit of this whole mess was a crazy melty ooze, or rather, a former human soul who acted alone. One question I have is, why did it disguise itself as the White Witch? Well, the oozes shouldn't have the ability to mimic, should they? If they really wanted to escape from that hand, wouldn't it be better to ask for help? Perhaps it was an attempt to draw in Rose. I wonder if the will of that soul was not present in this whole mess, any of it. It was in the hands of the master of that unusual power. I've only experienced once, so I'm not sure. But it's a clever way of taking advantage of hatred, hostility, and curiosity. And when you fall into its clutches, it's like you're being swung around in its grasp. You can't control it, it's just manipulating you. That power was aimed at me first, but once Rose lost her calm, it targeted her. She wasn't swept away like the chalet. I wasn't swept away like the chalet, but I did have a sense of being pulled through a magical seal. It was a little dangerous. Oh, surely there is a no one better than the White Witch to incite Rose. I won't thank you. But I will say this. I have to admit I was wrong this time. It's true that I lacked composure just now. I was so angry that I forgot myself and misjudged what not only you, but even that lower demon could see. But I'm not fallen so far as to be petulant and shift the blame. Let me be honest here and say thank you. Thank you, Father Richard. You have saved me a lot of shame. This completes my request. This is a hearty reward. It would be of some help to you in dealing with magic. Got the Witch's Barrel Stone. A proof of contract with the Witch of the Melting Heart given to me by Rose. I'm going back to my room at the hotel ahead of you. Have a nice day. Oh, did you hear that, Richard? That proud Master Rose said thank you to you, a human. It's a rare thing to find a Demon King who despises humans so much. I wonder if their character will round out like this. She only did it because of her pride, Shadow Woman. Rose is an aristocrat, so she had to thank me here. She has her own pride and beliefs. She doesn't wield power unreasonably either. I don't think I agree with her beliefs, but I think understanding is something that can be built steadily. You're always such a nice guy. All right. Good place to stop.